Have you ever been around a woman who suddenly goes quiet and you're left wondering why? It's easy to assume disinterest, discomfort, or even rejection. But what if her silence actually meant something very different? In many cases, quietness from a woman isn't distance, it's intensity. A pause that says more than words ever could. Today, we're decoding the hidden reasons behind a woman's silence and what it actually means when she gets quiet around you. These moments are some of the most misunderstood signs in female psychology, but once you learn to read them, you'll start seeing desire, vulnerability, and deep connection hiding in plain sight. Let's start with the first hidden reason. She's feeling emotionally overwhelmed. When a woman is genuinely attracted to someone, her emotional state becomes heightened. Her brain is flooded with dopamine, adrenaline, and oxytocin, neurochemicals responsible for pleasure, excitement, and attachment. This emotional high can create a kind of internal overload that makes it difficult to speak clearly. So what does she do? She goes silent. Not because she wants to leave, but because she wants to feel. Silence becomes a space where she processes the intensity of the moment. If she's locking eyes with you, glancing away shyly, or even playing with her fingers, chances are her silence is saying, "This matters more than I want to admit." The second reason is tied to a very human instinct. She's testing the emotional climate. Before she opens up or makes her move, she wants to know, are you safe? Are you grounded? Are you paying attention? Her quietness becomes a way of observing you. She watches how you hold yourself, how you handle stillness, and whether you rush to fill the silence or lean into it. If you're comfortable with the quiet, she'll often begin to speak, not just with her voice, but with her energy, her posture, her expression. She's listening not only to your words, but to your presence. The third reason may surprise you. She wants you to take the lead. Some women go quiet because they want to feel your masculine direction, not in a forceful way, but in a secure, intentional one. When she steps back verbally, she's leaving space for you to step forward emotionally. This is the perfect time to guide the conversation deeper, share something personal, or simply hold eye contact a little longer. Her quietness isn't disinterest, it's an invitation. Another powerful reason is this: she's afraid of saying the wrong thing, especially if she likes you. The more emotionally invested she is, the more likely she'll second-guess her words. You may notice her hesitating, trailing off mid-sentence, or starting to say something before stopping herself. This silence isn't coldness, it's caution. She's not sure how much she's allowed to feel or how much you've already noticed. In this moment, her silence becomes a protective shield, a way to keep her vulnerability intact. Let's take a moment here. Think back to a time when a woman sat across from you, quiet but visibly present. Maybe her eyes wandered, maybe her foot tapped slightly, maybe she looked down just as you looked up. Those aren't random movements. They're expressions of unspoken tension, emotional buildup, and unvoiced attraction. Now here's the key. Most men rush to fill that silence. They talk more, crack jokes, or change the topic to avoid discomfort. But the stoic observer, he sees the silence as a signal. He doesn't panic. He breathes. He watches. And because of that, he sees things most people never catch. Here's another hidden reason she might be quiet. She's waiting for your energy to match hers. Not every woman shows desire through words. Some show it through presence, space, and subtle energy shifts. Her silence may be her way of tuning into you, sensing your vibe, checking your emotional rhythm. If you're grounded, she'll often mirror that. If you're anxious, she'll hold back. So what can you do when she gets quiet? First, observe. Don't assume. Silence doesn't always mean no. Sometimes it's, "I don't know how to say yes." Second, give space without withdrawing. Be present. Use the moment to deepen eye contact, soften your expression, and open your posture. These nonverbal cues tell her you're not afraid of intimacy. Third, speak when the moment calls for it, but speak with intention. Instead of trying to impress, share something honest. Vulnerability invites vulnerability. There's a specific moment where all of this comes together, that stretch of silence right after shared laughter or a vulnerable story. When she looks at you but doesn't say a word. That pause, That's the doorway. That's where real connection happens. We live in a world that talks too much. But desire often lives in the quiet, in the unspoken glance, the stillness of two people feeling something neither can name yet. When a woman is quiet, it's not always because she lacks interest. It's often because the emotion is too real for small talk. The best men don't just hear words, they hear silence, and they know what it means. So next time she gets quiet, don't interrupt it. Let it breathe, let it speak, because in that moment you might be closer to her heart than you've ever been. If you found this insight valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll continue to decode the psychology of attraction, communication, and human connection. And as always, like, share, and comments.